So great to have you back. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website. It's channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the Eyewitness feature, so you too can be a part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. To health matters now, there are concerns over the eradication of leprosy in Nigeria despite the launch of a 5-year national strategic plan in 2016 by the federal government. The agency in charge of leprosy in Bauchi State raised an alarm after 17 new cases were detected in the month of March in a small community of not more than 2,000 people.
This is Kuturunkuka, a community in Akoleri local government area of Bauchi State. It is surrounded by the forest in Yankari and lacks potable drinking water, a school and healthcare facilities. Residents of Kuturunkuka came to limelight when a 7-year-old child was diagnosed with leprosy at the Disease Infectious Center, Bayara in Bauchi, and when contact tracing and screening was carried out, more cases were detected.
As a result of the campaigns in the past years, we are thinking that we are almost at elimination of the disease, but to our surprise, we got this community where we got a lot of cases.
We still see children coming down with leprosy. And once a child is coming down with leprosy, it means that there is still transmission in that community. 2, we are seeing leprosy patients with grade 2 disabilities, meaning disabilities, any kind of disability, whether claw hand or whatever. And this is a sign that people are accessing treatment very, very lately. So these are 2 indicators that are very, very important at the national, and we are still seeing them. So it's by and large, it means that the issue of leprosy is still with us, particularly in the northern part of the country.
Malam Abdul Karim is a father of 7 leprosy patients, lucky to have been diagnosed early, except the eldest, who has started developing signs of deformity.
The
Bauchi State Agency for the Control of HIV/AIDS, Tuberculosis, Leprosy and Malaria has since embarked on a mini leprosy elimination and sensitization campaign in the community and its environs, and over 30 patients have been placed on medication, but funding, they say, poses a major challenge in an effort to stop the transmission.
Leprosy Relief NLR has closed out its activities in Nigeria. So I think that is going to create a gap in the fight against against leprosy. But right now we are having some supports from Nippon Foundation through the World Health Organization, but I don't think that is going to close the gap created by NLR.
At this time, it is important to improve the awareness level of the early signs of the disease and also mobilize the necessary support and logistics that will totally rid the country of leprosy.
The Federal Ministry of Agriculture wants Nigerians to take livestock management as a business rather than a tradition. Mr. Salisu Ahmed of the Department of Animal Husbandry Service at the ministry and his team are working with the police in Kogi State to end the clashes between herdsmen and farmers.
I want to welcome you very warmly to my office.
The representatives from the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and the Miiti Alakatu Breeders Association of Nigeria are in Lokoja, the Kogi State capital, to interact and sensitize herdsmen on the need to live and operate peacefully without any crisis.
Degenerating into rural banditry.
At the state headquarters of the Nigerian police, the leader of the delegation says the federal government has concluded plans to commercialize production of livestock to prevent the incessant crisis between cattle rearers and the farmers.
So we are here to come and interact with the pastoralists, advise them give them wisdom, and tell them the intent of the government, and show what the government is doing so that we can be able to mitigate some of these issues that are arising in the country. They are becoming a very big security challenge to the country.
The Commissioner of Police, Wilson Inaligo, says the command under his watch is in support of the initiative.
You have done a lot because you are not satisfied with the behavior of some pastoralists, and you have continued to address them. And as a force, we have always intervened when there are conflict between farmers and pastoralists to resolve where we need to make arrests of those we find clearly going outside the law.
Also, the two expatriates who were kidnapped in Obajana last week had been rescued by men of the command and their abductors arrested. This, the police command says, is a sign that kidnappers are no longer welcomed in the state.
And still on security matters, but this time in Edo State, where the Commissioner of Police, Haliru Gwandu, has refuted claims in the social media that police officers in his command allegedly assaulted Professor Sunday Edeko, the Dean of the Faculty of Law at the Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma. He told journalists in Benin City, the capital, that the publications that were seen on social media cast aspersions on the current reforms of the Nigerian police force in areas of human rights.
On 14th April 2017, caption, police brutalized Professor Sunday Adoke of Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma. This same lecturer was coming from nowhere and he blocked the vehicle of the police. The police did not say anything to him. He said he must know why they are arresting that person. The suspect was not his relation. I doubt even if he is his student. But he was exchanging altercation with my policemen. My policemen did not molest him, did not beat him. Commissioner of Police, Benin City, Edo State, the OC Anti-Cultism Unit, Nigeria Police Station, Ekpoma. Dear sir, a letter of apology. I write to apologize over the incident that happened in a street off Ekun Road, Ekpoma, on the 13th March 2017. I wish to say that it was not my intention at all to obstruct law enforcement being involved in law and order enforcement. Thank you. Yours faithfully, Sunday Adeko, and he signed.
The College of Security Management of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, has trained 308 officers in weapons handling to give back into the protection of critical national assets of government across the country. The NSCDC challenged officers on the rules of engagement at an event in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital.
We need to prepare them well because they too, they are well trained. So for us, we have to be ahead of them in the new way of training, or in the new way, in the new trend of technology on ground. So we just have to keep on training them to meet up with the standard.
I'm not surprised about the discipline because they are no recruits. They are officers from their various commands, and there is some level of discipline within them ever before, at their entry point. And they have really displayed a lot when they come there here. So they are much more, very well disciplined.
And still to come on the program, we'll be talking education as a university don blames the standards in Nigeria on poor funding. More details in a moment. Join us again.